Hey everyone, Scott here coming to you from Freedom HQ. Want to update you on what's going to happen to the Queensland property market, Brisbane market, and how the new government, the new Liberal government, which has just taken power, how their policies are going to impact what's going to happen in Queensland. So let's unpack that now. So welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're diving into the aftermath of Queensland's recent election. So with new leadership taking charge, can the Liberal National Party fix skyrocketing housing prices and out of control rents? Or is it still going to be an investor's paradise with rising prices and rising rents? So in a really surprising turn, Crisafulli and the LNP have claimed victory in Queensland's state election, ending nearly a decade of Labor control. Now, this election result was all about the state's pressing issues: the cost of living, affordable housing, infrastructure, and Crisafulli is stepping in with big promises and really high expectations. But can he deliver? Now, let's be real. Queensland housing market has been in crisis mode for years. Prices have surged. Check out this chart and you can actually see what's happened to the prices over the last 10 to 15 years, but particularly look at what's happened since 2020. Prices are out of control. Just in the last 2 years alone, prices have surged completely out of control. Now, on this chart, you're also going to see what's happened to rents. Rents are also out of control. And this has impacted families all over Queensland, especially those people living in Brisbane. Now, in addition, vacancy rates have hit a shocking 1.34% in September. This is critically low, and this has actually pushed up the amount of homelessness in Queensland. It is a major concern. So the former Labor government, they actually did attempt to tackle these issues with various measures: land release initiatives, affordable housing programs, infrastructure projects. However, delays with the implementation left many Queenslanders frustrated. Now, critics point out that although the intentions were there, the execution was lacking. Now, Crisafulli has come in with a clear agenda. He's promised to break through bureaucratic gridlock and fast-track housing projects to get homes built faster. His main focus points are streamlined approvals, so cutting red tape to speed up the construction of new housing projects. Don't underestimate how important this is. Many developers and builders of new properties get stuck at this point when they hit that brick wall with local councils and the state government getting those approvals through. Support for growth corridors. So investing heavily in infrastructure for areas like Ipswich and the Sunshine Coast. So if the infrastructure is not there, the water is not there, the sewer is not there, we cannot open up new land, we cannot increase density in these areas. First-time buyer initiatives. Reducing barriers for first-time home buyers to enter the market, especially to enter the market for brand new constructed property, will be key. Crisafulli has also hinted at strategic investments in key infrastructure projects, which could open up new growth zones and boost housing availability. This is sorely needed. Now, one of Crisafulli's most talked about plans is introducing pilot programs to control rent hikes. This has sparked a lot of debate. On one hand, it could protect renters from being priced out, but on the other, it might deter investors from entering the market. There's a fine line between tenant protection and discouraging new investments. So what does this all mean for property investors? Well, it's a mixed bag. While the government's commitment to boosting housing supply could stabilize prices in the long run, tighter regulations and rent controls might make the market less attractive to investors in the short term. Having said that, it's going to take 5, 6, 7 years for them to do anything substantial with new supply, meaning in the short term, in the next 3 to 5 years, we are going to continue to see house price growth and rental growth in Queensland. Now, will we see that across the whole of Queensland in terms of median house prices for Queensland increasing or for Brisbane increasing? Probably not, because most of the suburbs have actually peaked, but there are still many suburbs in Queensland which have not peaked. These are the key areas which investors need to target now, especially before we have rate cuts coming in 2025. Those areas could potentially grow by 100 to 200K in the next 12 to 18 months as soon as the rate cuts start. So Crisafulli and the NLP have a tall order ahead of them. Queensland housing crisis didn't happen overnight. It won't be solved overnight either. So while new government promises sound promising, the key lies in effective execution. So talking's one thing, getting it done is another. So what do you think? Can Crisafulli and his team finally bring about the change Queenslanders need? Drop your thoughts in the comments, guys, below, and let's start a conversation. And if you found this video insightful, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you will never miss an update. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.